two of the hardest ball strikers on tour in Auckland for the championship. Clara Tauson, the hard-hitting Naomi Osaka. And as always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Clara Tauson, guys, one of the best servers on tour that no one talks about. Former junior number one, former junior Australian Open championship. She defeated Leylah Fernandez, taking on four-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, former world rank number one. That has to be very intimidating. But Clara Tauson came out with the rockets, giving her best. She would hold her first couple service games, putting up 7 aces in the first set. And I talked about in the pre-match video, Clara Tauson's going to need to win in the upper 70 percentile range, 80% of her first serves. Well, she did basically that. She won 78% of her first serves in the first set. As we take a look at Patrick, and let's pivot to Patrick. I talked about this partnership with Osaka and how I think this is going to be a challenge for him, right? Just look at some of the other players he's coached. Serena Williams, very outspoken, always one to just stand up and speak her mind, to fight for what's right. Look at Holger. A lot of people think he's cocky, he's arrogant, he's self-centered, very outspoken, very loud, doesn't hold back. And then you have Osaka, who's very shy, she's quiet, right? A lot of people think she holds back. A lot of people think Osaka has another gear, another level, just more in that motor that she doesn't put forth, that she can, more effort she doesn't give. I think this is going to be a challenge for Patrick, trying to get that out of Osaka. But in this first set, prime Osaka, 5 aces, 0 double faults, pacing for 10 or more aces in this match. The same with Clara Tauson. She would win 71% of her first serve. She would win 72% of Tauson's second serve. And I said, that's going to be the key for Osaka. Step in on the second serve and punish Clara Tauson. 2 for 4 on breakpoint opportunities. Tauson did break Osaka, but she only had 1 opportunity. And that was a difference maker in the first set, as Osaka would take the first set, but then things would end abruptly, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to last October. That's right, guys, in Beijing. Coco Gauff, the future of tennis, Osaka. Osaka was up a break and a set. That's right, up a set and a break. All she had to do was hold serve, and she was going to win that match. And history would be different right now. Coco would not be the China Open champion. It could have very well been Osaka, right? Could have been, I don't know, Muhova. Could have been Sabalenka. But the reality here is, I told you guys, when you have back spasms, back pain, a back injury, that's not going to go away in 3 months. First of all, you need to rest. Diet's very important, but you need to rest. Being a professional tennis player, it's tough to get rest. Kim Won-jung had to withdraw from the United Cup, citing she wants to get rest and recover from a long season and get ready for the Australian Open. 3 months is not enough time for a back injury, whether it's, broken bones, back spasms, ruptured discs, whatever it is. 3 months is not enough, because you factor in the tasks, the obligations of a professional tennis player. You have to practice to be in game form and game shape. You have to practice, train, work out. There's no way, in my personal opinion, those back issues are going to go away that quick with Osaka. The same with Elena Rybakina. I talked about the shoulder and the serve. For that pain to go away, she's going to have to reduce the velocity of those serves, and we're seeing it. Her ace numbers are down, right? And in terms of this back pain, look at the tears we feel for you, Osaka, one of the classiest players to ever play the game, a beautiful person. But Father Time is undefeated. In my personal opinion, as for someone that loves to play the Australian Open, for someone that loves this part of the tour, I think at this moment, to expect Osaka to play the Australian Open, I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think so. If she does, there's a good chance she's going to end up retiring or having to withdraw. The only way this pain is going to go away is if she retires, ladies and gentlemen. And look at Patrick. It's sad. You could tell it's unexpected. He doesn't expect it. And you can't tell her to just go out there and give it her all and try, because when you have this type of injury, you can't cut, stop, pivot. You know you can't go. And Venus Williams said it best. When you are truly injured, there's nothing the physio's going to be able to do. You will have to retire. And this tells me, as someone that covers tennis, and I've covered a lot of injuries, Osaka is injured. And I think she's going to need to rest. It's a shame because she's in shape. She looks good. Mentally, she's there. She's smiling. She's having fun. And the game is about having fun. Even though there's so many critics and haters all over the world, I'm going to tell you, the game, it's at the end of the day, it's entertainment. I think Roger said it best. Roger Federer said it best. If you think that when I leave the tennis court and go home with my family, right, not in these exact words, but you get the gist of it. If you think that I'm concerned or stressing about a tennis shot that I missed earlier in the day, then you're wrong. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. And these ladies, these amazing professional ladies, they entertain us for a living. But behind closed doors, the blood, sweat, and tears they put in to their craft, to perfect their craft, to be able to get on the court and entertain us. I just want to say on behalf of all the subscribers, the tennis fans, we thank you. We appreciate you. And you, Osaka, we thank you for giving your all. It's okay to retire sometimes if you can't go. Because again, Venus Williams said it best. If you are truly injured, you retire. You can't go. Osaka's injured. Let's wish her a speedy recovery. We all know this is a very tough way to win a championship. If you're Clara Tauson, it's a very tough way because we know Osaka was well on her way to winning this title. But I will say, Osaka, your health is what matters the most. We wish you a speedy recovery. We hope you can play the Australian Open, but if you can't, it's okay. Recover, spend time with your family, and hopefully we can see you maybe at the Indian Wells, Miami. Osaka retires, guys. That's the headline. Due to injury, Clara Tauson is your 25 Auckland champion. Let's get ready for Coco and Iga coming up next.